So the process itself typically starts with an intro call in which the franchisor will provide an overview of the business and get to know you a little bit better. Sometimes people jump ahead on that first call, but really just try to get a good feel for the business. Call number one. Certainly after call number one, if you say, hey, this isn't for me, we can always hit pause. But try to get a good feel for it coming off that call. Call number two is typically where they get into unit economics, as they call it, and that's the financials around the business. And they'll take you through the item 19 and some assumptions around the business. That's a great call to ask your financial questions on. Typically, call number three would be where they get into the FDD. They may have sent you a copy ahead of time to review, but they'll hit on some key aspects of the FDD and make sure you understand those. We always recommend a franchise attorney review those with you as well further down the line. On this call, they'll probably also get into mapping with you. They'll look at your territory, look at the demographic information, potentially at the zip code level, and you'll talk through the market and what that looks like. Some of them may jump into one of those two topics on an earlier call, so there's a little bit of fluidity here, but oftentimes this is the standard process. After that, they'll open up validation calls to you, and that's where you get to talk to other owners, which we'll talk about in just a minute. You also get to talk to the founders. Oftentimes they'll have a founders call potentially for you. From there, really the next step beyond maybe some check-ins along the way would be their discovery day, or some call it a confirmation day. Others call it a meet the team day. That's where, though some still do virtual, oftentimes they'll fly you into their home office. You have dinner with the team the night before and then spend a full day with the team. And getting any remaining questions answered, getting a good feel for the culture, which is always important, and just understanding how they're going to support you on a daily basis. So typically, if you're going to go to discovery day, confirmation day, meet the team day, I'd say you typically want to be around 80% sure that you're moving forward, barring any red flags. And certainly if you're north of 80%, all the better.